Oops, you okay, babe? Hi, Tim. Hi, Pam. Kane, I know. The dogs, oh my goodness. Sarah, good morning, sweetie. Kathleen, love it. Thank you for doing this. Of course, thank you for showing up. As I keep saying, every day, every class, again, you show up for yourselves. You're also showing up for me. You're helping me be here on my mat and feel whole each day. And these days are difficult. I just can't say it any other way. Good morning, Paulette, Christina, Valerie. And yeah, I'm having a little bit of a struggle. My mom is down in Florida. She's all alone, and I'm struggling with that. I'm just, calling her every day, but just I'm struggling with her being alone and others that are alone. And so with that, I really, really encourage you all to reach out to people, call people, reach out to those people that you might normally not reach out to. Hold on. And whether it be teaching somebody who's older how to FaceTime or younger, it doesn't matter. Make the calls, reach out to people. I've been doing a lot of that, people that I care about but don't really know very well, and just boom, calling and saying, I'm just calling to say hello, and ending up with these sort of hour-long conversations as we comfort each other with lighthearted conversation. So I can encourage you to do that. I know I encouraged my mom to do that, and last or 2 weeks ago, and she said it's really made a difference. I even have my mom doing Zoom with her chair yoga teacher in Florida, which I am just so in awe about. So grateful to her teacher and to her for making that effort. So anyway, I encourage you to do that. So today's class, just keeping it gentle this Friday, slow flow, gentle. I also want us just to take some time just to balance out as we begin. So just finding your seat and just let yourself just settle there. Hi, Kathy, Patricia, Vivian, nice, Birdie, Darlene. Wow, thank you, everyone. So as you find your seat this morning, you might just rock a little bit side to side, those sit bones, and just allow the shoulders to melt away from the ears, down the back of the body a little bit. And just notice how you feel. Notice where the breath is. Notice where the mind is. And just let yourself quiet as much as possible. And just let yourself melt into your body. Let those thoughts from me, these thoughts this morning, just if I can let them go a little bit and just come back into my body, back into a space of my heart, balancing out my body and mind. And today, we're going to come into alternate nostril breathing to start, or Nadi Shandana. I think that's how I pronounce it. It's a wonderful breath that balances both the right and left hemispheres. And it just really allows the brain to calm and settle. And to do this, we place our thumb onto the right nostril. I just take my glasses up. And it's light. It's just kind of in that little crease of the nostril. It's light. It's not heavy. And then we take the fourth and fifth fingers. And you can take maybe the fourth and place it there, or both the fourth and the fifth. Or do whatever you want, right? So you can just find what's right for you. It's a very light touch. And we're going to alternate side to side, taking an inhale and an exhale, and switching to the other side. So just if you can, just try and move with me as you get your rhythm of this breath. And just give it a try. Just give all of this stuff a try and see how it feels. So placing that thumb lightly and the fourth and fifth finger. And then just let them both be open. We're going to take a soft inhale through the nose and take an exhale out through the mouth. And then from here, we're going to close off that thumb, that right side, and take an inhale through the nose on the left. And then exhale out through the left. And close off the left and inhale through the right. And close off the right and exhale out through the left. Inhale through the left. Close off the left. Gently exhale out through the right. Inhale through the right. And just gently close off as you open up and exhale out through the left. Inhale through the left. And exhale out through the right. Inhale through the right. And exhale out through the left. Inhale through the left. And exhale out through the right. Continuing on like this. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale right. Left, sorry. Exhale right. Just a few more rounds, staying with it as you inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. And exhale right. Inhaling right. And exhaling left. Inhaling left. And exhaling right. Just 2 more rounds. Inhaling right. Closing it off. Exhaling left. Inhaling left. Exhaling right. 1 more round. Inhale right. Close off. Exhale left. Now inhale left. Release the right and exhale. Just feel the breath now. Inhale gently through both nostrils. Just inhale and exhale. Listen for the breath. See if you can hear the breath as well. Notice the evenness, if you can, in the right and left sides of your nostrils, your brain's hemisphere. And then very softly, just bring these palms together at your heart center and just bow into your heart. And just allow yourself to move with this heart. This beautiful heart that's open and loving. Bring that to yourself, comforting yourself, caring for yourself. Finding gentleness to yourself as you just, as well, through our practice today, search for balance, search for ease. Find a nice inhale as you lift your head. Exhale out through the mouth. And 2 more like that. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. This cleansing breath. And exhale. Inhale through the nose as we come for Om. Om. Beautiful. So from here, we're going to still start in our seats. If you're in your seat, Sukhasana or feet together, Baddha Konasana, or any other shape in your seat that feels right and good to you. Just going to move back. I have a blanket, a pillow. I have blocks. If you have props as well, just find those, use those for you, whatever feels right. Okay. And then just let your sit bones spread a little bit, root yourself down into this earth, right? As we find balance, we need to be rooted. We need to be grounded. These daily routines, so important to me to just have a purpose, a reason, something in my day, right? So showing up for you, you showing up for me, we support this routine. We support each other's wellness. We support each other's balance. From here, we're going to take and bring these arms, reaching them up to the sky. And just walk it out. I just love this kind of in the morning, these classes, just walking it out. However that is, I'm kind of gently hooking my thumbs. You can walk one arm and the other, whatever feels good. Let the neck relax. Let that belly button lift gently up, and let the sit bones reach down to the earth. That's your support. All of this, that foundation. Good. And then from here, we're just going to take these hands, we're going to interlace them, and then we're going to just turn the palms up to the sky, and we're going to get a nice stretch into the hands, the palms, the fingertips, the knuckles, the wrists. But notice if you can, the ears and shoulders seem to get really tight here, close. So see if you can relax them. Find that sweet balance. And I'm just going to rock a little bit side to side. Again, relax the neck. And just take a breath. Feel the sensations in the hands and see if you can just breathe for a moment more. Breathe into it. Good. Beautiful. Now from here, take these hands, release the fingers, and we're just going to circle these wrists. Circling at the wrists. Good. One direction and the other. Beautiful. And then from here, we're going to take and bring that right hand across our bodies to that left knee, and that left hand is going to come behind us. We're going to lengthen out of our seat, and then take your time as you twist to the left. Doesn't need to be big. Just take your time. First, kind of early movements in our practice. Find that balance. Balance, not overdoing, not underdoing, but just finding some ease. Go ahead, take 2 more breaths here. And 1 more. Beautiful. Now from here, stay with this twist. We're going to take this left arm, reach it up to the sky, and just get that nice length into the side body, and just circle again that wrist a little bit. I'm just gently kind of rocking a little bit side to side, feeling the whole left side of my body open. Good. And then from here, just take a nice inhale, and then kind of reaching over that right knee, take an exhale. So it's a little bit of an angle. And then just sway back up. Nice inhale, move the hands. Just get some nice softness. Exhale. And again, just inhale, waving, finding your softness. Exhale. Good. 2 more like that. Relax the neck, move the wrist, a little bit of that flow as you exhale. Good. 1 more. And that exhale. Beautiful. Now from here, we're going to unravel slowly, taking both arms up to the sky again. Take that nice inhale. And then turn the palms out as you exhale. And as I've been saying, just feather that earth, love on the earth. Visualize that as you give to this earth. Fingertips slightly behind you. Lift the chest, open up that heart. Lifting the chin ever so slightly. Shoulder blades down the back of the body and slightly together. 2 more breaths. The exhale is lifting you a little higher, opening up your heart. 1 more. Beautiful. And then from here, just releasing the hands. We're going to take and cup onto those knees, and we're just going to begin to make some circles. So some of these movements have been doing a lot lately, just to really allow some ease into our body, some release into these places we hold tension, so that we can find some more balance through our whole system of our bodies. Our body, our mind, our spirit, our soul. And then switch direction. Good. 1 more round. Beautiful. And then from here, just take the next time you come around, place the hands onto the earth in front of you. Another pose, another shape that I love. So just taking this a little bit into a forward fold. And again, if your knees bother you, you can take and bring this into a Baddha Konasana with the soles of the feet together and just fold forward that way as well. Really just kind of opening up the lower back, the outer hip. So either way, it feels right to you. You can support with blocks or pillows under the knees. Find those props. Have them in your home studio now, your little home sanctuary. And just walk out, rocking a little bit. Doesn't need to be deep. I have my right leg in front, so I'm feeling that into my right hip a little bit more. Good. 2 more breaths. Feel the breath through the nostrils. Beautiful. And then just slowly, you're going to walk back up. And then if you have your legs into that Sukhasana, just switch. You might take a little break in between, giving a little love onto the knees or behind the knees. And then switch, bringing the opposite leg in front, finding your seat or Baddha Konasana or any other shape that feels right, okay? So important. Good. Sit tall. And again, take these arms up to the sky, reaching them nice and long. And then from here again, see if you can interlace the hands, but I'm going to ask you to find the opposite way that you did last time. So you're going to interlace and then turn the palms up. And if it feels really familiar and easy, then you probably don't have it. Switch it, right? So bring the opposite pointer finger on top. And then as you do, reach. And same thing, just rock a little bit here, slow with that belly button lifting up, that sit bone reaching down. Sit bones. And then this time, just dip the chin a little bit. Relax again, the shoulders away from the ears, and just feel the space into the back of the neck, behind the shoulder, between the shoulder blades. Stay with it. It is active. One more breath. Love it. And then from here, we're going to take these hands, release them. And same thing, just circle. Your arms should be feeling a little bit of the effort, right? So don't be shy that the shoulders and arms and core are working to keep this seat. Yeah, don't be like kind of move away from that. Take a nice inhale here. And then we're going to take and bring this left hand down to the outside of the right knee and right hand behind us as we take a nice twist here. Inhaling. And then exhaling as we twist to the right. Open up that heart. Taking your time. 2 more breaths. Just feel the body. It's soft even though we're lifting the muscles in and up and taking this twist from the belly button, the rib cage, the heart center, and the shoulders. We're not forceful. 1 more breath. And then staying with this, that left hand cupping that right knee, we're going to take this right hand up to the sky. Yeah, and just same thing, circle that wrist, just getting energy in all parts of the body, gentle, loving, easeful energy. Good, and then take a nice inhale, and then just sweep this arm over that left knee a little bit, so side angle. Inhale, just sweep back up. And exhale, back over. Relax the neck. 3 more. Inhale. Moving the wrist and the hand, finding softness as you exhale. Opening up that left side of the right side of the body. And again. 1 more. Beautiful. Reach into it, lift the belly button, exhaling. And then very slowly unraveling again, taking both arms up to the sky. Get that nice reach. Turn the palms out, and please just visualize as we love on this earth. Just love on it. Send it healing. Good. Fingertips down, and again, open up this heart. Send it forward. Lift the chin slightly. It's a little bit of a back bend, but coming from lifting the heart. And then this time, stay with that openness, and just for 2 breaths, let the chin dip a little bit. Don't overdo. It's not forceful. 1 more breath. Love it. Take the gaze out in front, and then bring these hands onto your knees again. And then as we have them on the knees, instead of those circles, we're going to just come forward kind of into that cow, and then back into that cat. So find that inhale, lift your heart forward, tail behind you. And that exhale, the spine reaches behind you. A few more rounds, inhaling, lifting your heart. And exhale, rounding back. 2 more. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale. Last time, inhale. Just feel the body moving, these cow and cats. Exhale as you round. And then from here, just place the hands onto the earth or the blocks or props in front of you and just walk it out. So you might have switched your leg as I asked in Sukhasana, or you may just be in another shape. Whatever it is, we're just coming forward, opening up the lower back, the hips. For me now, I have my left leg in front and I'm just opening up a little bit deeper into the left side of my body. Let the head go, breathe into it. Not forceful, let go of judgment. Please, if you're in judgment, you've gone too far. So I want you to find that space for you that keeps you in healing, keeps you in that love, keeps you in that balance. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Beautiful. And then just walk these hands back up. And as you do, you're just kind of rolling yourself up. Good. We're going to take and move this body. We're going to come onto our hands and knees. So if you have a blanket, you might keep it underneath your knees if you like for extra cushion. I want you to place your hands on the earth. And as you do, just really spread the palms, spread these fingers, and let the shoulders be over the wrists. And I want us to begin to just circle over the wrists, stretching out the hands, moving the wrists a little bit. Today, we're going to work a little bit on the hands. Yeah. Good. Just take these circles one direction, please. And then the other. Good. Feel the hands are spread, the palms are really open. Good. Now from here, we're going to take these hands, we're going to take the right hand, and we're just going to turn the fingers back a little bit. And that might be that they're out to the side a little bit. Just take it where it is right for you. This is a big stretch. And as you find this stretch, just let that palm melt down to the earth, spread the fingers, and then just sit back ever so slightly, right? So this may be that your hand does not turn that far, then don't stress it. I don't want you to pull anything in your wrists. You can always take that a little less, right? So just find you're kind of sitting back a little bit. You're going to feel a nice stretch up the inside of the wrist, the forearm. Good. Just 2 more breaths here. Nice and gentle and connected. Believe me, even though this seems like kind of crazy yoga work, it's really good. You're going to say thank you to the practice later. And I say thank you. My teacher, George Corso, was doing some hand stuff this morning, and it just reminded me to incorporate more of that. So then from here, I want you to release this hand. Ooh, feel that? Give it a little shake. Good. And we're going to do 1 more on this right hand. So we're going to take and turn that palm facing up. And this is a big one as well. So the palm is facing up, fingers are spread, and you're just very slowly going to sit back a little bit and feel that at the front of the forearm, the front of the wrist. For 3. Just take your time, and you can always modify or not do it at all, right? So just be mindful. Good. There you go. And then same thing, release that hand, give it a little shake. I'm going to come over this way, doing the other side. So as we take and come to the left hand, just let that hand spread onto the earth. Find that. And then from here, we're going to slowly turn the fingers back towards us. And again, that might be modified. It might be out to the side. So just take what's right for you. You can always place a blanket underneath the hand as well, or some kind of lift. And then from here, just notice how it feels before you go deeply. Just move slowly. Just massaging for 3. and 2. Good. And 1. Beautiful. And then as you release slow, just give that hand hello energy, a little shake. Good. And then 1 more. We're going to take and turn the palm up, the back of the hand onto the earth. Be really mindful. Please spread the fingers and then just again, sit a little bit back. And you can always leave this out or modify if you need, right? Don't stress it. Don't get your brain actively judgmental. 2 more. 1 more. Good. And then release. Give it a nice little shake, the hand. Love it. So from here, after we found that nice work into the hands, we're going to move into the toes. So I want you to turn the toes under and really get the whole foot curled under. And then if you can, just sit back towards the heels. It doesn't need to be big here. So I don't sit back all the way on my right foot because my knee bothers me. So it's like all these little things, self-care. Let the head go, massage the feet, and you can always sit up. If you want to sit up with the toes curled under, you can do that as well. We're going to take 4 more breaths here. And again. 2 more. Just massage the feet. Notice the sensations that arise. 1 more. Beautiful. And then we all come to hands and knees, tabletop, and give those feet a little tap onto the earth. Yeah, awakening them. Good. And then from here, we're going to come into that cow and cat. Leading with the cow, we're going to open it up. Inhale. And exhale. We did this already, so it should feel a little looser. Inhale. Move to that cow. Lift the tail. Lift the chest. And exhale. Few more rounds. Inhaling to cow, leading with the tail, lifting the chest and tail. Exhale, leading with the tail as you round under. 2 more. Inhale, lift the chest, open up the front of the body. Exhale, round the spine. 1 more. Open up that heart, feed that heart, and exhale as you round. Beautiful. Come back, nice neutral spine. And we're going to take this right leg. We're going to just lift it behind us and make some circles there at the hips. 1 direction, lift the belly button in and up, and try not to kind of collapse into this, but stay even, core and back, building strength as well as we build that balance. Switch direction. Good. 1 more breath here. Love it. Now from here, take that right leg out behind you. Lift the chest, lift the leg. Love this pose. As you know, I've been doing a lot of it. So opening up the front of the leg, front of the chest. Good. Now from here, bring these toes down onto the earth. Take a nice inhale, roll forward a little bit. And exhale back into that heel. Hello, calf. Inhale. Again, bring yourself up. And exhale, sit back into that calf. 2 more like that. Inhale, kind of rolling forward, strong arms. Exhale, pushing back. 1 more. Inhale. And then exhale into it. From here, we're going to come and we're going to bring this right knee down. But we're going to then come into a side plank here with the knee down. So I want you to keep the left knee down and sort of turn that left foot out a little bit. That left hand is going to come underneath your left shoulder. And that right foot now is going to come out behind you, but with the whole foot onto the earth. And shift around, find it. And then slowly take this right hand to the right hip. Now, where can you kind of zip up that energy a little bit more, like that pelvic floor, that left glute, that whole inner and outer thigh on the right leg. Open up the heart. Take that right arm, if you like, up to the sky. Take a breath. And exhale. Find your strength. Find that you're grounded here. And exhale. Good. One more. Beautiful. And exhale. Now once, take that inhale and the arm out in front as you exhale. Big stretch. Inhale, come back up. Beautiful. Exhale, reach long, but bring that hand down. Right knee down. Love it. And then knees come wide as we sit down into that child's pose. So same thing. You can always support it. You can bring some cushion behind your knees, a blanket, a cushion, and let yourself go here. Rock a little bit side to side. Just allow your body that space to let go. Feel the lower back, feel the outer hips. Arms can be out in front as long as that honors your shoulders as you melt your chest down to the earth, or they can be a little bit more in front of you. Find that breath. Notice the breath in and out through the nostrils. Notice how it feels. Notice the sound. This pose called Balasana, this child's pose. 2 more breaths here. 1 more. Beautiful. And then to come back up, have the hands a little bit more out in front of you. Lift the belly button in and up, tuck the tail, and then begin to tuck the chin and roll yourself up. So you're kind of reaching into that cat. Knees shift underneath you, and then find that long spine. Good. And then from here, coming to the other side. So as we do, we're going to take this left leg, we're going to just reach it behind and make some circles one direction. And again, try not to collapse, find balance, lifting the pelvic floor, the core muscles, the back muscles, they're all connected. Switch direction. And try not to take this all into the shoulders and the neck. Reach out of them. Good. And then from here, take that left leg, reach it behind you. And as you do, lift the chest, lift the leg. Take another breath. Should feel good. Beautiful. Inhale. And then bring the toes down. Toes curled under as you exhale into that heel. Inhale, lengthen. Good. Exhale, push back. Keep lifting the belly button to spine. And exhale. Relax the neck. 1 more. Inhale. And then exhale. Should feel good. Nice stretch of the back of the leg. And then from here, bring that left knee down. So we're going to move into that knee down side plank. So we're going to take this right foot. You can see it a little better now. Bring it a little bit out to that kickstand. This right hand comes underneath the shoulder. And this left leg comes behind you. And then the heel comes down onto the earth. And then slowly find that nice lift as you lift out of the hand, not landing into the shoulder. Energy out of the hand, left arm to the sky. Feel that outer edge of that left foot, that arch, that inner outer left thigh. And then if you like, you can always take this left arm to the sky, but you do not have to. For 2 and 1. And just once, we're going to take that nice inhale. And then exhale, let that left arm reach forward. Good. Take another inhale. And then with the exhale, begin to reach it forward, but let that left hand come back down. Let that left knee come back down. And then toes together. Slide into that child's pose. Really nice. And just let go here again. So you should feel the energy just from those side planks and that reaching of the arm into the hips. Should feel a little warm there. Just let your heart melt here into these child's poses. Hear the breath right in front of you. This practice of yoga means union as we bring together our bodies, our minds. calming the mind through these practices, through these movements, through these breaths, through these meditations. One more breath here. Beautiful. And then slowly begin to tuck the chin, tuck the tail as we round back up. Knees come back underneath you, and then back to that neutral spine. From here, curl the toes under. We're going to move into a downward facing dog. So you can always slide blocks or props under the hands to get a little bit more lift into your body, a little bit more space. Hands are a little bit more out in front. Those fingertips are spread and the hands are cupped a little bit. And then from here, just begin to lift the knees as you shift the sit bones back. The legs don't have to be straight. Find that length from the fingertips through the arms to the sit bones. And then begin to slowly pedal the body, pedal the legs. So also bring the feet a little bit wider, right? That gentleness, that balance today. Pedaling the feet. And you might bend a lot more, one leg, and kind of sit down into it. Good, and then the other, up to you. You can also have your knees down and be in that puppy dog pose, right? That modified downward dog. One more breath. One more pedal. Good, and then from here, we're going to take our gaze forward. If you're in that puppy dog pose, we're making our way to the front of the mat. No right or wrong, little steps. You might hop. Doesn't matter. Feet are still a little bit wider, kind of hip distance or a little bit more. I want you to first just slide these hands to the shins and get that spine long. You can also bring the hands to the thighs. Now pause here. That tail behind. The belly button drawing in and up. The neck is long and shoulders melting away from the ears. Take a nice big breath. Feel it fill up. And then exhale into this forward fold. First forward fold standing. And you can take opposite elbows. You can let the arms drape. You can take any kind of hand gesture you like. But just let yourself go. Let that space from the sit bones, the lower back, the outer hips, through the spine. Just let it release. And just breathe. Notice where you hold tension. Often, again, for me, in my neck, into my heart center. Let that open. Let it release. 2 more breaths. If you have opposite elbows, release and go to the other side. Beautiful. And then from here, just soften the knees a little bit more. Lift the belly button a little bit more. We're going to roll ourselves up. Chin is tucked. Belly's lifting. Tail is tucked for 5. Eyes open for balance. 4. And 3. Should feel good. 2. Find your balance at the top. Eyes out in front. And 1. Good. Just notice your body. Just pause there. Feel the breath. Feel the goodness of this movement, of the blood flowing through your body. Beautiful. Now, take and bring these feet a little bit more underneath you. Hands to your heart center. And just pause as you bow in. Bow into all that love inside you. Just releasing your mind for this time together. Honoring yourself. Relaxing yourself. And then from here, sweep the arms up to the sky. Take a nice big inhale. At the top, open up. And then with the exhale, fold forward. Half lift, hands slide to the thighs or the shins, long spine, melt and release. This time, we're going to reach the arms out to the side, all the way out and up. As we reach at the top, open up that heart, hands to your heart center. So we're going to do these half sun salutations 4 more times, believe it or not, just to get the body moving, but also to relax and release that tension in our bodies. So again, moving together or on your own breath, whatever feels right. Inhaling. And fold forward softly as you exhale. Half lift, hands to shins or thighs. Melt into that forward fold. And root to rise as you come all the way out and up to the sky. Good. Hands to your heart center as you exhale. Inhale again, sweep up. Soften as you exhale and fold forward. Half lift and melt. Inhale, sweep all the way out and up. Feel your breath. Feel the movement of your body. Exhale, hands to your heart center. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Half lift. Inhale. And melt. Uttanasana. Inhale, root to rise all the way out and up to the sky, opening the heart. Hands come to your heart center. 1 more. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold forward. Half lift, Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise all the way out and up. And hands to your heart center as you exhale. Beautiful. Pause there again. Feel the energy, feel the movement. We're going to take and bring this down to some lunges. So take a nice inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale as you dive forward. Half lift lengthens you long. And then planting the hands on the props of the earth, take this right leg back. And as you do, just find that length in the spine. Good. And from here, again, you can always slide some props underneath your hands, whether it be a can of soup or some books or these blocks if you have them. Whatever feels right. And then from here, we're just going to take a nice inhale. And with the exhale, bend the knee, but don't let it come all the way down. Take a nice inhale. Good. Now, exhale, extend the leg. Inhale to soften that knee a little bit. And exhale, extend that leg. We've got this. Just 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, extend that leg. Inhale, bring that knee down all the way. Release the toes. Good. And just pause there. Lean in a little bit. Good. 1 more breath here. And then slide these hands up to that left knee. Lift the chest up. Eyes open. Drishti out in front. Feel the heart opening. Let the chest lift a little bit. That whole openness of the front of the body. These psoas right here. That front right hip. Good. And then from here, take the arms up to the sky. And exhale as you arrive as well. Feel the body for 2 more breaths. That strength in our bodies. And again. Beautiful. Take a nice inhale. And bring those hands down on that exhale. Good. From here, we're going to take and curl this right toe under. Lift this right knee up. And then I want you to step this right foot forward about 2 feet. Good. And again, I really encourage, if you have those props, you may want to bring them in. From here, we're just going to take and bend that left knee and then re-extend that left leg. Hello, back of left leg, right? So here, we're going to bend it and extend it. 3 more. Bend it and then extend it on that exhale. 2 more. And exhale. Doesn't need to be straight. 1 more. And then exhale. Beautiful. Bend that left foot knee. And then step that right foot forward. Let the feet be a little bit wider here, wider than hip distance. Bend the knees a little bit. Take a nice inhale. And then just let your body melt here. So I'm going to take my hands behind my calves and kind of draw my chest in. You can also interlace the fingers behind your knees and just let your head go here. Try and find the feet a little bit wider. This makes this a more enjoyable pose. Let the head go for 2 and 1. Beautiful. Hands come down onto the earth and heel toe the feet a little bit more underneath you. Find that half lift, that balance of our bodies. Melt and release. And then step that left foot back, nice and long. Good, and again, you can slide some props underneath your hands here. Long neck, long length into the back of the body. So as we balance off now this left side, take a nice inhale and then just bend that knee a little bit with the exhale. Hold there, inhale, and then exhale, extend it. Inhale, soften the knee, bend it a little bit. Exhale, extend. Just 1 more. Working on strength. Inhale, soften. Good. Exhale, extend. Beautiful. Inhale, soften, and bring that knee down all the way. Oh, feels good. Some days I feel stronger than others, and I just want to honor where my body is, but also finding that balance of effort and ease. So just lean in a little bit. Feel the sweetness here. Yeah, notice the heartbeat going up a little bit. Beautiful. And then from here, hands are going to come to the top of that right knee, and you're just going to sit up. Again, you might have a cushion or a blanket under that left knee. Find that space. Just open up the heart, right? Shoulders melt away from the ears. Neck is long. Eyes soft or open. Good. And then from here, take these arms, reach them up to the sky. Just this knee down lunge, Anjali Asana. Nice big stretch into the left front hip, but still we're tucking that tail slightly under, lifting up that pelvic floor, that core. Arms can also be down. They don't have to be up. 1 more breath here. Love it. Take that inhale. And then hands come down as you exhale. And then from here, taking and curling those left toes under, lifting that left knee up. So again, those props are really helpful and good. We're going to take that left foot, step it in a little bit. Good. And then take a nice inhale. And with the exhale, kind of lengthen that right leg, that right sit bone kind of going back. And then again, bend that right knee. Exhale, extend. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, extend. 2 more. Exhale, extend. 1 more. Exhale, extend. So good. And then from here, just pausing, we're going to bend that right knee, and my back is going to be turning back behind, so my back is going to be to you. We're going to walk our hands around to the left or wherever it is for you at home, and your feet are going to come a little bit wider, but the feet are going to be parallel. I want you to turn the toes in a little bit, and then from here, I'm going to go to the side. From here, take a nice inhale, just lengthen that spine. So again, you can have those props under the hands. And then exhale, melt here. So find it for you. You might shift the feet. They might come a little bit wider. They might come a little bit closer together. Arms, you can always rock side to side. Let the head go. You can take outer edges of the hands, of the feet or the legs. You can take the hands into your lower back. Whatever feels right. 5 more breaths. Listen for the breath. Let the muscles relax. Let that exhale release you. 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. Softly release the hands down onto the earth if they're lifted. Walk them out a little bit. Find that half lift. Beautiful. And then walk the hands back round to the right as you turn those right toes back out. Beautiful. And then from here, we're going to just step back, and we can step back to that downward facing dog, or you can come into that child's pose or puppy dog. If you like to come through a flow, so coming through to a plank, lowering your knees down or your whole body down, lowering your chest, lifting maybe to that cobra or maybe a little deeper, and then slide back, but all of us slide back to that child's pose. Should feel good, just kind of awakening our bodies, balancing our bodies and mind for this day. Just 2 more breaths here. Just let yourself go endlessly. Beautiful. And then slowly coming back up. And we're going to take these legs. We're going to bring them round in front of us. Hello, good morning. And then from here, we're going to just bring ourselves down. So just allow yourself to roll down, forearms to the earth, tuck the chin, and lower all the way down. Good. And then as you stay down onto this mat, just take and rock these knees side to side. Good. And then from here, take this right leg and just draw it into your chest. Give it a hug. Nice massage into the sockets, little kind of deep, slow circles of the socket. And then take this right leg. You're going to extend it to the sky. Bring the hands behind that right thigh. And then circle at that ankle. One direction. And then the other. And that same movement we've been doing today, just take and soften that right knee. And then exhale as you push through that heel, extending the leg. 2 more. Inhale to soften. And exhale to extend. 1 more. And that exhale to extend. Now in this extension, I offer options. You can slide the hands up the leg a little bit and lift the forehead. Yeah, take your breath. 2 more. Sorry about that. 1 more. And then lower your head down. Extend the left leg long as you draw that right leg back into your chest. Beautiful. Now take this right leg across your body, opening up the right arm to the side, and take this right leg to the left. This beautiful twist outer right leg, lower back, heart center. Just let it go. Releasing into this twist. Let that right shoulder, right heart center open up. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Beautiful. And then slowly coming back through. Left sole of the foot comes onto the earth. Right knee comes back into your chest. And then slide that right foot down onto the earth and just let that leg kind of have a nice little movement to it. And then draw that left leg into your chest. Give it a hug. And as we pause here, you're just like kind of deep massage into that hip socket. Yeah, just kind of massaging, maybe little small deep circles. Another direction. Beautiful. And then take this left leg, extend it to the sky, let the hands come behind it. Let that left sit bone, lower back kind of draw back down into the earth, and then make some circles of this left ankle. Yeah, stay connected, slow so that you can connect. And then switch directions the other way. Good. And then from here, same thing. We're just going to bend that left leg a little bit and then exhale as you extend, pushing the heel to the sky. Again, 2 more. Inhales, bend. And exhale, extend. 1 more. Exhale, extend. Beautiful. Now here's the option. You can stay where you are and just work a little bit there by breathing, or take these arms, these hands up the leg a little bit. You might even lift the head up and take your breath. This is my tight leg, so just be mindful and be kind. 2 more. 1 more. Beautiful. And then as you lower that head back down, you're going to take that right leg and you're going to extend it long and then bend this left knee into your chest. And then take this left knee, begin to draw it across your body to the right. So you might shift your hips a little bit. Yeah. And then let that left arm reach out to the side. Don't overdo. So this knee, it doesn't have to touch the earth. I want you to feel a balance again from the knee to the shoulder. So neither one is overdoing the pose, right? So just take your time. Inhales and exhales. Just let your body release, even with the dachshund barking in the background. Feel that into your outer hip. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Beautiful. And then bring these knees back into your chest. Left knee. And now the right knee. Massage that lower back. Beautiful. Place the soles of the feet down onto the earth. And just take your time here, shimmy around a little bit. We're going to lift the hips slightly off the earth and then just roll them back down. And then let the legs extend long. They can come to the far corners of your mat. Let the legs roll out, then the hips, the knees, the feet. Let the palms move away from your body, the arms, and just let that heart open here. And just feel the breath. Just taking a minute if you have the time, just a minute of this breath together. Just letting go. Take a soft inhale through the nose and a soft exhale out through the mouth. And just release. Just let your body go. Allowing yourself to have balance and ease in your life, in your practice. Just staying a little bit longer with the breath if you can. With this body melting into the earth. Calming our minds and opening our hearts. And again, you can stay longer into this Shavasana, this home practice. Sometimes it's harder to take Shavasana mentally and then distractions around you. But if you can, I really encourage you to. You can also roll to your right side or your left and just take a moment into that fetal position. Pausing into a space of gratitude, of thanks for all we do have. And then just softly, you might come and lift yourself up, coming to your seat with me. But again, do what your practice is calling you to do. Honor yourself. And bring these hands to our heart center as we sit tall. And again, just bow that mind, those thoughts, that negativity that we sometimes get going, and just bow that into your heart and let your heart open. And just bring your thoughts to you, to your heart, to all of that goodness in you. And then take those thoughts out into the world, out into others. And then bring that back to you. Beautiful. Take a nice inhale as you lift your head. Exhale softly out through the mouth. Inhale for Om. Thank you, yogis. Namaste. Beautiful. Thank you so much. You helped me. You always do. Showing up. I hope you enjoyed the practice today. And again, please reach out to others, reach out to me, text message, FaceTime, Zoom, emails. I prefer to hear the voice now or see the face. I really do. So thank you.